Hey team, welcome.
Hello.
Hey Tarak, welcome.
Hello.
Hey, let us give 5 minutes to the people, and until then, let me show you. I am installing Llama CPP. That is going to be today's plan. So I just started a few minutes ago on trying to build this Llama CPP, and we are waiting for other people to join. So if anybody has got any question, you are welcome.
Earlier,
Yeah.
I think during the Saturday class,
Yeah.
you mentioned that we needed to have a certain amount of like RAM or something. Could I ask you to repeat the specs we need?
Oh, okay. So Tarek, what sort of laptop or desktop do you have at your home?
Well, right now I'm
Yeah.
using a ThinkPad. It's a Core i5. I
O-
haven't used it for that long, so I don't know too much about it.
Okay, and you're using Windows?
Yeah,
Okay, Windows Core i5 is your CPU.
yeah.
How much RAM do you have?
I'm not sure. I'm checking it right now.
Okay, check that.
Good morning.
Hey, morning, welcome.
Welcome.
I have 16 gigabytes.
Okay, and you don't have any GPU like NVIDIA, AMD? Do you have any GPU in your laptop computer?
No, I don't.
Okay, and then Tarek, you want to do LLM?
Yeah.
Okay, it is going to be very challenging.
I
It
could
is.
just swap over to a different laptop.
What do you mean by swap over? Like, do you have another laptop or you plan to buy?
Uh, we should have another laptop.
Okay. Does it have GPU? Lots of RAM?
It has a lot of RAM, but I don't think it has a GPU.
Okay. You can also do with CPU, and you cannot believe that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm installing this Llama CPP with my CPU. So I'm going to share this document, but there is another big problem. Okay. The other big problem is, look, you need a Linux operating system to build anything. Windows is for desktop users, in my humble opinion. And Rafael might hate me to make this statement. Let us discuss on this thing. See, when it comes to, hey, you all can hear me, right? Shankar says there's no audio. I mean, we are having a conversation.
No, actually, you're not audible. I thought it's my system problem. I was thinking.
But then how come I'm speaking to Tarak? Hey,
You are
Tarak.
audible for me.
I can hear.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Please increase your volume, re-log in, or do whatever you want to do. Thank you.
okay.
You're all good. Thank you.
Fantastic, sir. Okay. So, look, personally, I'm a Linux guy. I can only recommend you Linux, and Linux is what I'm using and I'm getting it done. If you are from Windows world, you can still do it, but then it is going to be a little bit different. So my first question, Tarak, is, are you willing to learn Linux?
I don't think I have a laptop for that.
Don't worry, I will help. I can guide you. Raphael, I know him. Okay, Raphael is saying he is not a master of Linux yet, to put it in a good way. So, no, I can help any of you to dual boot any of your computer with Linux. It is not at all complex. Dual boot, like when the machine boots up, it will give you a choice. Do you want to go to Windows or Linux? And they're completely compartmentalized and isolated. They will not even know their existence at any given time. Only one is going to run. If you do that, then whatever I'm doing, you can do it. you can also do it in Windows, but you are on your own with Windows. I don't even want to troubleshoot a Windows desktop. I mean, I'm happy to troubleshoot a Linux server with anything, but Windows, I struggle to troubleshoot. But the same way, Rafael here is telling, um, I'm not comfortable. Yeah, but and also, actually, if you all can see, I have virtual machine running in my Linux machine. Like, for example, this is my Linux desktop where I have multiple Linux virtual servers running. But one problem with this virtual server is that I don't think they can have access to the GPU, which is part of the host hardware. You can put all of your agentic AI, MCP servers, and tools, all those things, you can put it in a virtual server and connect it to the LLM. But an LLM needs to have physical access to the GPU. There might be ways how to take a virtual machine and connect to the GPU, which I do not know yet. So these are all the constraints. If you want to build and start using your own LLMs, then you need to have access to a GPU. But for today, let us even try to do without a GPU, just with the CPU. That might be a small struggle, but it will be a good learning experience for us. Let us do with CPU only today. I mean, step one, and then let us do it later. That is the plan. Okay, to go back to your point, Tarek, hey, which quadrant of Calgary do you live in?
The Northwest.
I'm also in Northwest. So what you can do is, any evening, come to my home with your most powerful laptop. I will assist you and show you how to install a dual boot Ubuntu, so that you can boot with Ubuntu and then you can do all these things, even if you do not have a GPU. That is a possibility.
Okay.
Right. I also live in northwest of Calgary, like Panorama Hills.
Panorama Hills.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which area are you in?
I'm in Glacier Ridge. It's
Glacier Ridge. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's the newest.
Okay. I don't mind bringing. Okay. This has got a Ubuntu ISO file with this USB. I can boot it and make it your dual boot in like 15 minutes. If it is a struggle to come to my home, I can also come, or any day you want to come to my home. I mean, have you started driving or not?
I have not. No.
Okay. So then I don't mind coming to your home and putting this USB and making it dual boot, so that you will get a Linux machine like this, and then you can work on it. And Rafael is saying that there is this concept of pass-through, which we can also install if you have a GPU. Okay?
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't want to troubleshoot Windows. Sorry, I'm too old for that. So if you have to learn Linux, I have 25 years of continuous Linux experience. There was never a week in the past 25 years I've not touched a Linux machine, mostly. So maybe a month is the longest I might not have touched even if I'm on vacation. So I love Linux. I'm comfortable with Linux. Windows, I am sorry. Okay. And you know, all the servers in the in the world are Linux only, right? I mean, Rafael, you can speak out while you're struggling to type.
No, just hey, you gotta drink the Microsoft Kool-Aid, buddy. It's just it is what it is.
Actually, I live in Calgary. I know most of the people here use Windows only, but then I never have been corrupted by Windows yet. And I like, if let me show you like one funny things which I show to people from the past 15 plus years, and that is top500.org. The top 500 supercomputers in the world in the past like 20 plus years. I don't think there is even one Windows. I mean, there were a couple of them 10 years ago, but I don't think anybody's using it. Control of Linux. Okay, wait. I had lots of statistics list sublist generator. No, or maybe list statistics. Let me go to list statistics. Yeah. So let us look at the operating system. If you see somewhere, vendors and this category, operating system. Right, let's put operating system for now. And you will see.
There might be a few BSD, but I don't think Windows.
I know. Okay, so now you see here 100% of all top 500 supercomputers in the world, like 100% is like Linux. So if you want to do server computing, supercomputing, LLMs, and all those servery things, 20 years is Linux. Yeah, sometimes maybe one BSD and Windows might have come 10 years, 15 years ago, but anywhere from 19, let's even go back in time. See, I actually come to this page and I'm looking at it from the past 20 plus years. Yeah, see, you are right. Stan, you are right. There were some BSD systems like 1995, right? There were 3% of BSD systems were this thing, but let us see randomly 2003. See, there was one Windows machine. Yeah, see, there were 0.3% of 500. Maybe one Windows server, somebody decided to put a like 23 years ago. But from the past like 20 plus years, it is 100% Linux. So you want to do real computing at a server level, you have to come to Linux, that too, not even Unix and BSD, like let us look at 2010-ish. Oh, wow. Even in 16 years ago, there was one Windows server sitting here. Oh, 3 servers, actually, 3 computers. But then, like, where is the rank? Like, it's a rounding of error generally. So, Tarek, okay, maybe nobody has introduced you to Linux. I might be the first guy. But if you're a desktop user, office user, Windows or Mac is okay. Even like courageous people like me, I use Linux as my desktop always, personal desktop. And even if I'm working, I go and fight with them and say, no, I'm going to format this with Linux or at least dual boot with Linux, because some extreme cases I might need Windows. So that is how I have been, and that is my recommendation. Try to use Linux, and if you don't have access, you can go to ubuntu.com and download Ubuntu ISO and then dual boot your machine. And that is my recommendation to everybody here. If you want to do real actual computing, you go ahead with Windows. I have no problem. But then if you want to follow what I'm doing, I'm only going to do Linux. Okay. Thank you. My plan today is to set up this Llama CPP. I think we're all here. Hey, Suren, welcome. Hey, I'm seeing a couple of new names. Can the new people who joined, like Anita and anybody, can you please quickly do a 2 minutes introduction of yourself? Hello. It's okay. So my today's plan are 2, because we are coming to the end of week 1, right? Step 1, I would like to complete the setup of Llama CPP, which we started yesterday, which I just started, but I want to show you. And I'm going to set up the Llama CPP in both ways, to use the CPU and also to use GPU. Okay, which I'm going to, that is my plan today, is 1. And step 2, at the end of this thing, I also want to make 2 or 3 batches. If you are nearly 15 people, maybe I want to make 3 batches and then give access to these machines here. And then you get together and then support each other and build something in your free time and do something together. I would like to do that at the end. Okay. So step one is I'm going to start this building of Llama CPP. Almost always software I use, I mean, anybody use is like you just download this binary and execute it or run it. But looks like this Llama CPP, I have to compile it or build it from the source code, which is what I've been doing. Okay. Yeah. So before I start, does anybody has got any question? As you all know, I would be happy to interact with any of you. Silly questions are welcome. Be open. Nobody's going to judge you. But statutory warning: this recording is going to go to YouTube. So be your best. Yeah. Anybody has got any questions for now? Okay. If everything is good, just before I started 15 minutes ago, I started this thing to install the Llama CPP. And for the first time, I saw that I'm supposed to compile, like, make clean, this is old way of compiling your own source code. Okay. So what I did is I did a git clone of this Llama CPP, which downloaded all the binary files. And then I did not add, to my surprise, the CMake and G++, which is C++ compiler. And I've downloaded it. I'm going to document this and share with you all later. And so G++ is the GNU or open source C++ version. So I've used it. And I just cd build, I said, and this guy started this compilation process. Okay. And I could not find SSL try. Yeah, so this is where I am. I just compiled the binary. Okay, so now let us follow with the next steps. Give me a second. I have multiple monitors here, so sometimes it's a struggle. Hey, as I'm doing it here, did anybody learn anything in AI this week interesting you all want to share with me?
I just read a news in the news. I think it was the Anthropic CEO. Let me find that quickly. Giving an interview somewhere in India, and he said coding jobs will go away first.
I know.
Followed by
that's the joke I've heard. The developers thought, like, we will code this LLM and then create this AI, and then it is going to take everybody's job. But the first job it took is the developer's job, to our shock. And I don't know if you know this. I mean, people from India will know the story of, I think, is it like Bhasmasura, where this guy from Shiva gets this power to burn anything he touches. And then he want to test it on Shiva. I mean, he does penance and get this superpower from Shiva that, whatever I touches, it should become like to turn into ashes, it has to burn. Then Shiva gives this, and then, sorry, I'm deviating, but this is an interesting story for people not from India who has heard this. So this guy gets his power from Shiva, which is a god, and then he want to test it on Shiva itself. Then Shiva god who gave this power like runs away, and then he goes and gets somebody else to this thing, and the other person like becomes like a beautiful woman and starts dancing and all. And this guy also, like, is liking that lady, and he also just repeats the same steps that beautiful dancer does. And at the end, that lady ends the dance with a step like this, like, keeping her own hand on the head, and this guy also keeps it on the head, and this guy gets, like, becomes ash. So similarly, I believe developers, software engineer create this LLM, and the first job it is going to destroy is we, the developers and the IT people. Okay, anybody else?
With this AI, there is so much fake videos, fake news that I have to double and triple check everything, and even then I'm not sure if it's true or no. So
that is a big problem.
I don't know if you guys follow the soccer, but there was an interview from Infantino about the red card and stuff like that, which was absolutely totally fake, and it says stuff that people want to hear, but you know that he's not gonna say that. Like, so anything that you read and anything you see as video or hear, just double check where is the source, who is giving this news, because there's so much fake.
Yeah. Okay. Important.
Jay, I wanted to ask you, you are using Linux. What OS?
Ubuntu. By default, I use Ubuntu.
Okay.
That's what I recommend everybody. Like, Ubuntu is free and open source software. Red Hat is server grade, very expensive. So don't use Red Hat. And using SUSE Linux is equally awesome. But that is also geared towards server. There is also a desktop, beautiful version of Ubuntu. And the Red Hat's desktop version is called Fedora. But it is more like, geared towards the server grade stuff. So my recommendation, use Ubuntu. It is not, that's my recommendation.
For people that comes from Windows.
Correct. Yes.
I think the best OS is Zorin OS. It's on top of the Ubuntu, and just the look and feel, it's very close to Windows.
Yeah.
It has a paid and free version. It's really good and really stable.
Yeah. Okay. So now let us continue this journey. July 10, 7/23. Yeah. Okay. So now, you know what? Let me take all those things so that we will document my steps here. Okay. Let me see. Yeah. So these are the commands which I'm going to document it later. Now I'm just following the document, as you all can see. Then it says make dir -p /models, then ct move /model to /models. It was a typo, so I go to models. Then it is asking me to run this one command to download a model. Llama 27B. Okay. So, you know what? Let us patiently spend some time to get this Mistral 7B instruct v0.0.1, because I want to go to Mistral. Okay. 7B instruct v0.0.3. You know what? Let us go to the Mistral company and then say okay, I'm going to the Mistral company. See, finding out the right LLM is an art, which will come out of lots of experience and lots of hard work and lots of like testing. Okay. So, but anyway, for now, let us see the like a smallest possible model. Is it version 0.1? I saw 0.3. What is the latest model? Yeah. 7B instruct 3 billion, 9 billion. No, I want a small model. Okay, this guy's what? 24 billion is small for these people. 4 billion. Yeah, maybe this guy will fit. Let us see. Okay, I'm looking for a small model like 2 to 3 billion size. Image to text. 675 billion. you need $100,000 server to run this. You know what? Let me just be very precise. 3B. Yeah, see, this guy might be okay for our instruction. 3B instruct. Oh, still I have more here. Okay, there's lots of 3B. Okay, so now I am installing this guy here. This is what I said, 3B instruct.q4km gguf. Unauthorized. What? How am I supposed to be? wget. Sorry, there are two wgets here. Or I can do one more thing. Should not be so. Okay. Now this is what 3.4 billion model I would like to download. Where is the command to download? Okay, copy to bucket or use. No, I don't want to use this model. Clone repository. I don't know. We are supposed to. Oh, here this quantized model. Okay, this is Q4. 2.7 GB, 5-bit, 4-bit. This is 3.65 GB. Yeah, this 8-bit is what maybe I want to download. Okay, there's a download command here. Oh, download with HF I'm supposed to download and install this HF command, which is Hugging Face. Okay, that is another trick. Now I learned. this Hugging Face command line is needed to download this thing. Python 3 pip 3. Okay, I'm installing because it's a fresh machine. I have to install all the software component one by one. And fortunately, in Linux, as you see, like 90% of the software can be installed with apt install, like apt install, whatever you want, you can install it. Like that's like more than 10,000 plus software, which is with which you can install using this apt command, which is all free and open source and integrated with this one. Okay, so now basically / create system packages. Okay. Successfully installed. HF. What we did? Okay, the idea is there is a Hugging Face command line interface, and I have to copy this thing. I think this copies everything related and then downloads it here. Okay, we are not learning AI now. We are learning Linux system administration, right? This is like how to install software so that you can set up all those models and then anything and everything if you want to do that. Okay, so now let me see if HF is installed. Yes, so HF command is installed. And then if you saw that, it says if I want to install this model from this Hugging Face, this is the command, like Hugging Face download this model. Okay, and that is the command I've given. And this guy smartly knows where is this particular model, and then it goes to the Hugging Face server and then downloads. And then even if the internet is disconnected, I believe it knows, like, how to bring it back. Okay, so now this is going to take few seconds now. Okay, only around 36 Mbps I'm having. Oh, because I don't have a network cable, I should have put it. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. So maybe it'll take another 10 minutes maximum. No, it should not. Maybe a couple of minutes. See, this Hugging Face does lots of things like downloads file, reconstructs files, and then merges file, and whatever it needs to do to deploy the model locally. That's exactly what it is doing now. Okay, now 3.5 GB downloaded. Okay, this is done. And now the next is cd dot slash build. Okay, so now again here, this, let me see. Where did it even download that file? See, these files are stored in this folder, like in the local server. And now I'm in the build this thing, right? And then the command to start the Llama CPP server is this one. I know this because this is what we ran in our other server, and I'll do a little bit of explanation about this particular command. So this command, are you all able to see my screen like clearly? Or you want to make this bigger? Anybody?
Visible.
Visible, right? Thank you. So now I downloaded and built the Llama server, and I downloaded a LLM, which is around 3 billion parameters. Because I have 4 GB, I thought 3 billion should be okay. And then this C, I think, means context window, and which is actually very small. Maybe we should increase this context window. Give me 1 second. Okay, now it's telling the Llama server binary to start this Mistral LLM, and this is the context window. The tokens, how much it can remember. Okay, 4096 is, I think, in my humble opinion, is like very small, and NGL0 means don't use GPU. Okay, so now let us at least increase this to 81, like let's double it. Okay, 8192 to start with. And then I'm telling for now, don't use GPU yet. For that, I have to do a little bit more work later, but let us see if this can work in the GPU. Okay, initialize load, and let us open this page now. Okay, do more power up your expensive. Yeah, not now. Okay, ta-da. This has come. Now let us ask, what color is the sky? Generally, this is the first question I ask. It has become a habit from the past 4 or 5 years. Just to ask what color is the sky. And this is slow because it's working on CPU. And now let us, it's not touching the CPU, okay? Let us see how is the CPU usage going. As you can see, it is not using the GPU yet, I believe. Yeah, see, 100%, 100%, 100%. 3 CPUs are working really like mad. Like they're like 100% full. And that is why, I mean, it means it is loaded, and then look, we got it. So this is, ladies and gentlemen, CPU computing. The GPU computing, we are not gone there yet. This is, I just want to prove, even if you do not have CPU, even if you do not have the GPU, you can build a large language model and run it, but it is going to be painfully slow. Like this one has got only 5.99 tokens per second. In the same machine, if we rebuild this with the GPU, it will be, I've seen like 5 times faster, but we'll go there. But for now, with this model, let's just do some model testing. Okay, the color of the sky depends on several factors, including the time of day. During the day, sky is typically blue because of this relic scattering. At sunrise and sunset, it can be orange, pink, or black. Okay, how about in the night? Oh, wow. It started like answering me immediately. During the night, the sky over a dark, clear area appears black. This is because there's no sunlight to illuminate the sky directly. Why is it dark? No sunlight, starlight and moonlight, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now we have a large language model, which is supposed to run on a GPU, because I believe, like, wait, actually, I want to show you a small video about the difference between a GPU and CPU. I saw this many years ago, as this is coming anyway. I think it was a Mythbusters video. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this has started working. Now, next, I would like to recompile this thing to run on GPU, and let us see how it goes. Okay. Any questions for now? This is Llama CPP, which is very optimal. Even the Olama, which we built yesterday, you can't believe that uses Llama CPP internally. But Llama CPP is what we should use to get the maximum juice out of our GPU and anything and everything. Okay, so for very, very beginners, in 5 minutes, if you want to set up, go with Olama. But if you really want to do server grade enterprise level of model serving locally, we should use Llama CPP. Okay, any questions for now? Yeah. Okay, now this is the video I want to show you to you all for a minute, which is loading. Why is my machine slow? Okay, please watch this video, which actually shows. This is how GPU works. Sorry, CPU works. Okay, line by line, like serially. Okay. This is how GPU works. Okay, you all saw that video? This is how GPUs work. They are massively parallel, and that is their power. It is like 10,000 times parallel. What a CPU does, sequentially. Like CPUs are also fast. They are also like gigahertz speed. Like they can do a billion steps, billions, or at least hundreds of millions of instructions per second. But this GPU, the same billion, instructions, it can do in parallel 1,000 times. Okay. So let us go ahead with our next step. Yeah. So this is the GPU detail. And GPU, we are only using 10% because I have a shell and some basic things are working, right? So now let us work on recompiling the same thing with the GPU. and run it with GPU. I will update all these documents and then put it in our wiki page. Okay, now I'm here. Yeah, so this is what it was running, right? Oh, and one more thing. Yeah, this is just showing you some of the logs here. So Control C, yes, ifn AVX, correct, llama. See, llama is not running. And now I'm in llama CPP, move build to build dot CPU. Okay, and then I'm going to say make their build cd build, and then I'm going to run those two commands. I hope this GPU are recognized. CUDA toolkit not found. Oh, maybe I have to install this CUDA toolkit. So CUDA toolkit, I need to install now. And these are the commands for CUDA toolkit. So this should install a software by name NVCC. Hey, in parallel to this, can you all go to Tailscale and create your accounts in Tailscale? Or if somebody has already created Tailscale account, let me know. You can ping me a message here. In another, or if you can do it in parallel, okay. Or after 30 minutes, if you want to do it and give it to me also is fine, so that I can give you access to this servers, so that you can build and deploy all these things whenever you want. Yeah.
Once again, once
Yeah.
you install this and operate in our own the Llama model, CPP model,
Correct.
which means we can even share all our personal information.
Wait a second. Wait a second. We are entering a dangerous territory. Nathan, see, this machine I'm going to give you for learning purposes. Don't use as your ChatGPT or Claude. That is my one point of view.
That's not my question.
Yeah.
How the confidentiality is maintained, not with your server. I'm just saying, we're running the model in-house.
Yeah.
Are we free to share, say, for example, birth dates, passwords, which we said we will not share it with the LLM openly available, open ChatGPT or Gemini,
Correct.
Cloud, and things like that.
Yeah.
Whereas with this thing, is there any relaxation or still we need to follow that?
No, but Nathan, let me put it this way. See, me, I have the server here in my home, right? Now, out of trust, I'm allowing you to like this is the actual server, like sitting next to me here, right?
Right.
Now you trust me that I will not steal your information and sell you, and you are putting it right. See, I promise you that I'm not going to store information. I will even format the servers every month and then start from scratch. I'm not going to store any information. Okay, so that's my first point. But the deal is that we are going to work for a larger enterprise, and for them, we are going to help it. So in that scenario, the larger enterprise is going to tell us, hey, keep all these questions stored, because after 3 years, somebody sues this company, this guy did it and all, this company has to protect itself. So they have to keep. So it's all point of views and personas, right? Now, if I'm in person, my employer has asked me, hey, set up this llama for me, or help our company to set up our own inside our own network. Like, for example, this machine also, right? Only people who has got Tailscale access, and I am going to go to Tailscale and give you access. So in the whole world, except whom I've given access, nobody can come to the server.
Okay, in other words, okay, I think I have to frame the question differently.
Yeah.
It is not suspecting about you or me. That is not the question.
Okay.
I thought initially when you go to ChatGPT or anything and openly publishing password or other things, which is highly not advisable.
Correct.
Whereas now what I'm saying is, suppose if I own this server, I'm just giving a hypothetical.
Oh, yeah. If you own this server, if you either buy $250 of a small server or a $5,000 of hugely capable server and keep it inside your home, 100%, nobody.
Nothing will go out.
No, yes, nothing will go out. That is the whole point.
Okay, got it.
Right.
Thank you.
So now this server which is sitting here and I'm giving you access, this nobody in the whole world can access this. That's the first and foremost thing. And second thing is, because I, as a system administrator of the system, I can read all of your questions. And personally for me, it is good, because if I'm employed in a large, it's a good learning experience. Because if I'm working in a large enterprise, they will ask, hey, actually, Nathan, I want to tell you another thing, especially this guy, Jensen Huang, who is the CEO of NVIDIA, founder and current CEO, he's telling, or he's like marketing this idea that a employee should be judged by how many tokens she uses every day or every month. And for him, sorry, I have to tell this Tamil proverb, எப்பொருள் யார் யார் வாய் கேட்பினும் அப்பொருள் மெய்ப்பொருள் காண்பதறிவு, which just means we should try to understand the meaning behind the words, right? Read between the lines, right? So Jensen is telling, and lots of people are following. I'm actually seeing that more tokens somebody is burning, it means that he is using more AI and is becoming more productive. Okay, so now I've seen, like in multiple companies, there is ranking, like which developer, which tester, which QA has used more tokens, right? So that if at all they want to fire people, they might even consider the lowest token users should be in the top of the list of who is going to be fired, right? So if I'm working for a company, I have to record every question asked by every employee somewhere in a database, so that I can measure who is using. And also for legality issue, if some employee is found making like bombs and throwing, and then we have to prove as an enterprise or as a company that, hey, look, this guy, we never allowed these bombs to be manufactured inside our models. So that would be all legal, ethical, moral questions will come. So as an enterprise, if I'm setting it up, I'm going to record every single query, every single answer in a database. So you cannot escape. In the workplace also, you cannot escape. And in the publicly hosted AI models also, you cannot escape. The only way to escape is buy your own LLM and keep it here. And option 2 is, in cloud servers also, you can buy servers, and then you can have put it in a very secure encrypted way, so that neither the cloud server, the cloud owners, or even some government can access it. But if it is in your soil, then they can do anything and everything to take it. Even if you want to host your own cloud servers, preferably use it in your own country, even if it is in cloud, so that the US laws does not apply here, only your country laws apply here, but that is a rarity. Okay, super. Now I'm seeing.
Thank you.
Pleasure, sir. Always, I'm happy learning with you and your point of view. Hima, go ahead. What is your question?
Yeah, you said right. Companies are installing trackers to analyze the productivity. That's what is happening in my organization, where
Okay.
they say AI
Hmm.
lens.
Hmm.
They do can understand
Hmm.
what the associate has been using, how many tokens as an individual
Hmm.
I have burned, and for my team, how many tokens they have burned. I can see that as a manager. My reports,
Oh.
I can see that, and try to see, and also try to see, has it been, what is the productivity percentage that we will be able to derive out of her. All these things, they have installed a metrics, and as you said, it has been one of the metrics in the appraisal cycle as well from this year.
So this is real. I'm not telling stories or telling theory. This is real.
No,
So
no,
as a man,
exactly. This is happening. This is
I
happening today
know.
in
Oh my
India.
God.
I am
I
part and
know.
parcel of that system.
I heard about it actually, that, this is how they do it. Multiple sources, but you are the first person, like one-on-one, telling me, hey, in my company as a manager, I am doing this. Thank you for sharing this, Ima.
Hi Jay.
Life is like that. Hey, Suren, go ahead.
Like the thing is that uh, it's kind of a forced usage, right?
I know.
Okay, it's another side, and I've heard from one of my student who is working in a leading private bank here in India,
Hmm.
and they have their own private AI infrastructure,
Correct.
and they're using
Obviously.
for their ticketing, ticket resolving.
Okay.
So,
See, that's
as you
what every
told,
enterprise will have to use. I mean, create and use their own private LLMs inside their network.
yeah, they have their infrastructure and they have installed a few models from Hugging Face, and they have fine-tuned it and they're using it. And then the entire workflow, they have few manual validations.
Correct. Obviously, that is part of life. They don't
Okay.
do 90% of the work. Yeah. Remaining 10%
So
is human only. Yeah.
yeah, even then, what I hear is that even this H100, I mean, if you
Yeah.
have a Spark, even the H100 is also a bit for an enterprise application, bit lower.
I know. Then you have to buy 5 H100s and spend $500,000,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
make Nvidia richer, $5 trillion company.
yeah. See,
Yeah.
it's again that as with DeepSeek, right? They
Yeah.
have made some some
Fine tuning.
efficient ways. Barring with few GPUs and few footprints, will be able to achieve the same the performance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, and also, see, we are only learning here. As we discussed, there are 3 or 4 levels of using AI, right? So now I believe we have gone to level 3 now, in the sense we ourselves are setting up this thing, right? Let us go back to our main page and look at the picture. Is it intro to AI? Yeah. So we are comfortable with level 1, and level 2 we should work on. But what now we are discussing is level 3. So when there will be a small team of people who are for this bank which has bought this H100. You need the small team of people who is going to download this thing and select these models and ensure they're secure and compliant and all those things, and download Llama CPP and install and support it, and then evaluate it and then validate it, secure it, and know all this usage, right? Yeah. So every enterprise needs this people with this skill who know how to, like, as you see this, I'm actually compiling for this CUDA GPU of Llama CPP, and I'm optimizing it, right? And then I'm going to run it, and we are going to do it. So this job is going to be in big demand for the next 5, 10, 15 years. And optimization of, okay, the point I'm coming here, Suren, is that this optimization of these large language models that needs like tremendous skill and technical knowledge how to optimize. Even if you can make something faster by a millisecond, then that person is a big deal. Like, that skill actually, that is in level 4. That not, I mean, maybe we can do it over time, we don't know, but we will keep on downloading the latest models from DeepSeek or Quen or GLM or any of these models. We will download it, and we, at maximum, we will just say, as you saw, hey, should it be 4,000 token context window? Is it like 16,000? It's a million token context window. So those sort of fine tuning while model serving is the only thing we can do, I believe. Like, but people from Tarek, who is like young and who is like going to learn all these things, if they are passionate, students and people who are in academics, who is doing research in this LLM, those are the right people who can actually even make this LLMs run efficiently, faster, and smarter. All those things we are not there, but that skill is like is still awesome. Like, if you're here, that is best. You will get double the salary of these people, and these people will get maybe equal to these people or better, but these people will have better job guarantee. Right? If you have the skill of building AI for large enterprises and companies inside their network or inside their premises and serve it for their employees, that's like, there's a good demand for the skill. And also, there's one more thing I know when I became a Linux administrator, the skill is transferable. I've been a Linux administrator in India, in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, in the Middle East, and in US, and then in Canada, like the same, because Linux operating system is the same. Even there's 100,000 companies in the world which is using Linux. My skills are transferable. So we should also, like, focus on some skills which is like easily transferable and which is used across the globe. Like, if you become an SAP engineer, in the whole world, there is only few thousand companies who is doing SAP. But you're a Linux guy, that's like 100,000 companies. So similarly, if you build AI for companies, I believe there is at least 100,000 job openings in the next 3, 5, 10 years for this skill. There will be only few thousand job openings here, and these are all very, very specialized people, and only there's going to be at maximum 1,000 companies in this area. But here, every enterprise in the world needs their own employees to build and operate and upgrade and secure and then document and take backups and all those things inside their network, inside their company. This job is going to be in hundreds of thousands for the next 5, 10, 15 years. Okay, sorry, we have to, just to have one job, we have to think all these things. Right? Which way to go, where to choose, where does our heart beat faster, which area is like good. All these things we have to think, and then lean towards and go towards that. Okay. Obviously, I can say I'm not smart enough to build LLMs. I'm sorry. I'm only skilled here, and here. Okay, which is happy with me, because all of us need one job and only one job. I'm happy that I will have a job if I gain the skills. Thank you. Hey, Rafael, what do you want to share? Go ahead.
So I was just asking a question. So, for example, if we ended up with a bunch of Linux servers running Llama and we want to put a load balancer in front of them, what's a good load balancer in your mind to put in front of them? What's good for this type of workload? Okay.
So your question, super. I have an answer based on what Sanjay told me just yesterday. This is a beautiful question, but the problem you are going to solve is different. Yesterday, when Sanjay was talking, he was telling one difference between Llama CPP and VLLM is that this one VLLM can, like, serve multiple GPUs. Like in a server, not only one GPU, you can have multiple GPUs, and then they'll all act as one GPU, right? And to show you that precisely, let me show you memory
That's just multi-GPU
on one.
aggregation, right?
Correct.
Like, but for example, if you want to have, let's say, 12 servers and one goes down, but you
Correct.
have a load balancer in front of them.
Correct. Yeah. So for that, yes, for that there are multiple solutions. One of them is router. Okay, this is one of the concept which Suren and I were discussing, an open source library for LLM routing. This is another concept. Let us assume we have multiple GPUs. That is one solution. And this is the second solution. Like, let us assume we have like queries from like 100 users, which is coming here. And we can have this software called LLM router. And this LLM router has got some intelligence, like where to send. Like it not only can send to server A or host A or host B or host C, it has got intelligence to send it to like ChatGPT or Claude or whatever. So the second way, if you have the first way to have multiple physical servers which are isolated is to have LLM router. This is a concept, and there are multiple software which does this job, right? Like based on multi-round routers, agentic routers, personalized router based on the user and all those things, right? So this industry have already solved this problem this way. Okay, I'll come to the second and the awesome way. Okay, so the beauty is that this LLM router has got this knowledge, like how much does it cost? Okay, if some user is asking a question, it knows, okay, hey, if I send it to GLM, it is cheaper and same quality. And it also knows, okay, this particular question this user is asking, it is very complex. It is about image creation. And I know Nano Banana from this LLM router will know, I will go to this Nana Banana and then send it and get it. Because I don't have any good LLM inside our company which can do this job. For example, if the company policy allows, right? So like that, this is one solution we have. Otherwise, if we are hosting, let us say on Kubernetes, I know many of these, the third option for us is the LLM API gateway. Right? So many of these days, I mean, for load balancer, we used to have these gateways, and these days, this getway, the existing gateways, they themselves come with some of these capabilities. Okay, wait. Let me show you. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to show this one. Wait, I want to start with. Which are the top companies? Actually, I remember seeing few companies which are like awesome, which has got all those intelligence. What's the companies? Istio is one of them. Istio Service Mesh. Let me start with this Istio. See, this is very Kubernetes specific. I don't want to show you API gateway. Yes. Let me show you Kong gateway. For example, it's just one of the example, okay? Envoy is also good. Traffic. Okay. I will show you this traffic proxy for yeah. This is one of the examples I want to give you. So if you have this traffic gateway, which is a load balancer plus, it can do more load balancer. It can transfer AI endpoints into manage APIs. So it has got some intelligence to do this. This is one of the examples where you can do this, right? So there are multiple solutions. Already we will have, see, the thing is, any company will have a load balancer with a gateway, API, and all those things. Now we have to ensure that do they have this capability already? If not, we just need to add them. Okay, so you can use any of these choices now. Either an LLM router or your existing load balancer will have this capability, or choose any of the existing other load balancer which has got this LLM serving capability. I know I partially answered you, but that needs to be explored. And it mainly depends on what is our current technology stack. Like if somebody is already using, like say, Istio, we know that it already got this capability. So like that, we have to do a selective process on that. Okay, so now this is completed. This CUDA build out is completed now, and it is with GPU. Now let us see. Okay, so now if you this command, if do you remember what was the number I had here? Anybody? Previously when I ran for the CPU, what is the value I had here? I want an answer, please.
0.
Exactly. 0 means don't use the GPU, only use CPU. 99 means use GPU by priority, and if you want to spill over to CPU, it is okay. Okay. So now is the moment of truth. Let us, this might even fail. Okay, I know, because, oh, is it here? Am I in the right folder? /bin. /bin. Oh, okay, I'm not in the right folder. Where is the bin folder? Come on. Build/bin. Okay, so I should be in the build folder. Same error message. I mean, one of the reason, let me see. So this file is not there. Where was this file? Or should I re-download it? Okay, these are all the relevant files. Okay, looks like this GPU expected to be in Llama CPP models file. Okay, it will take some time, 3 GB copying. Okay, copied to this Llama CPP. Then I'm in the build folder, and let us run this again now. CUDA alloc failed out of memory. So is this memory not sufficient? So maybe we should do a smaller model. Okay, there is one more trick we can do. Let us, because it is filling, right? Let us say use both. In the sense, let us say this NGL, let us say 25%. Will it work now? No, still out of memory. So it is trying to allocate 3 GB, but we don't even have 3 GB. So let us troubleshoot for a few minutes. Why is that? Okay, 1 GB is used by whom? I want to kill all the process like GNOME shell. This is CPU plus GPU. Or maybe I should download. Okay, I want to clean up. I want to let me kill. See, these are all the struggles of poor people who doesn't have large amount of H100 servers, and this is good. Like, you know, with limited resources, we are working on it, and honestly, I'm happy for this struggle because I'm learning. See, now already 1.2 GB is used, so that is why it is not fitting. Now I'm just cleaning up. I just want to close some of these processes so that I can run this. Text editor. You know what? Let me close some. Oh, this text editor. Let me save it and close. I don't have 3 GB. Let me see if I can even decrease the parameter. Okay, we are learning. I'm telling use 5% of this guy and let me see how much GP is used. See, now it has increased to 2363. Okay, so still I have a little bit more. So I can go little bit up. Control C, instead of 5, let me go 10. Okay, so this guy is learning. I'm, you know what? I want to go up until this guy breaks. See, I cannot do this 20. So 15 is a comfortable number. Okay, so see, later I'm going to download a smaller model and run comfortably inside the GPU. But let us continue our journey with this guy. So today we learned how to take it. Okay, now let us compare the model serving. Okay, now what question should I have? Okay. Why? Oh, you know what? Sanjay generally loves this command. Right. Fibonacci in Python. I generally start with the question, what color is the sky? He starts with this question. See, you all see this is faster than the CPU, right? So even if I'm a poor chap, doesn't have the CPU power, there were 5 tokens per second, right? Was the CPU speed? Anybody remember?
Yes.
Correct. Now this guy is 10 tokens per second. So it has doubled. which is a good news. So actually, this is also a smart way of doing stuff. Some people will have CPU only, GPU, and mixed. So now this is so awesome. It is like using mixed both CPU and GPU. This is I'm proud of this because some people will, rich people who has got like lots of good CPU and all, they'll only use GPU. But now we are working really, but obviously if you work for a large company, they will have sufficient GPU and all. But now I'm happy that I'm learning stuff by squeezing the limited resources I'm having. Okay. Yeah. So look, on an average, I got like 10 tokens per second is the speed. And here, like prompt processing speed. Oh, okay. My prompt, when it goes in, it goes at 141 tokens per second. But when I get the response, it comes at 10 tokens per second. Now, there is one more fine tuning also I want to do. See, this is what I love learning. See, now as you saw, I had 8,000 tokens context window. Let me put more tokens, okay? Let us put 16,000 context window and see if we can start it with the 20% GPU. It fails, okay? 15 also might fail. Oh, might fail because I'm having large context window. Context also needs memory. Okay, so let me do it this way now. Let me use this 15%, okay? And let us use 16,000 context window. Fails, okay? Let us try with 10. This is good. I have a larger context window, so I can put lots of data in my query and it will respond, but I'm only using 10% of CPU. Okay, now let us see how it works. Okay, same thing, but in, let us say C, in C. That's all I'm giving. Okay. Is it warming up? Okay, now this becomes slower. As you can see, now I've given a larger context window, which has taken more memory. And ladies and gentlemen, you all should know that the RAM price have doubled and tripled in the past 3 months. If some of you, if you don't know the story, you cannot believe. From the past 55 years, I always tell people RAM is the cheapest component which money can buy, which gives you the best results. Now, around 3 months ago, this guy, Sam Altman, because for an LLM to run, it has to go and sit in the RAM, the memory, right? So RAM is the bottleneck, not even the CPU, not even the GPU, as you're seeing now. I don't have sufficient RAM, so I'm constrained. So what Sam Altman did is, hey, look, this guy is going at around 7 tokens per second, which is somewhere in the middle. Now I want to tell you the story of Sam Altman buys all RAM and price increases. Let me see if I can get something here. Yeah. So what this guy did is he signed letters in late 2025 saying that we will buy roughly 40% of the global supply of RAM. Like one guy, obviously he knows RAM is needed for all his GPU. More RAM, the better. He went because they had money. He went and purchased, like committed to the purchase of nearly half of the world's global supply of RAM. That day and next week, the RAM price like doubled and tripled. You cannot believe. In the past 6 months, RAM price have more than doubled. And it is because of all these AI people. If you want to know why your laptop or desktop price have increased this year, because these AI people are hoarding all the RAMs available in the world, and even Apple, they don't have stock of their computer and server because everybody is buying local model serving, right? So these are the constraint. Now, okay, my machine is running. It is showing eval times 6 tokens and whatever 6.9 tokens. It is running fine. And you know what? Let me do one more thing now. Oh, it's already 1.5 hours now. It's better stop. I thought of showing the same thing running in the larger machine with 120 GB of RAM, but I'm not sure if we have time for that. Let's see. Just give me a second. Yeah, I'm just trying to log into that machine so that I'll see if I can access this to that machine.
Hey Jay, I sent you my email, my tailscale email to your email. I didn't want to put it here in the chat because
No
the
problem.
chat
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
tail
okay.
scale. Tail scale, yeah, whatever you see, yeah. And I'll give you access and we will continue to work on it. See now, pleasure, sir. One next thing I want to chat is okay. The idea is that I want you all to access this machine, either of these two machines, and start doing all these exercises yourself, including fine tuning, such as, hey, what should be my context window? Because if your context window is smaller, people cannot ask like larger questions. They cannot give you the whole book and then ask questions, right? So you have to fine tune like how much CPU and GPU percentage I should use, what should my context, all those things you have to practice. And this is, I believe, step one of running your own LLM. Okay, so what we need to do is all of you or whoever wants should give me your this tail scale access, and I'll give you this access, and let us again meet. Maybe we should have some place where we can chat, like Slack channel or something like that, where we should chat continuously and do something, so that we don't wait for me. So what is your recommendation?
Yes.
Anybody? Is Slack good or something else? Okay, let us do a Slack channel then. If nobody is talking, then Slack is what
No,
we're going to do.
I said Slack is good. I'm not sure if I was.
Sorry, yeah. I said, and you agreed. Anybody else got any other opinion, or everybody is agreeing for Slack only?
New to Slack, no idea.
Yeah. Slack
Okay.
is good. Yeah.
Super. So I'm going to create a Slack channel, and I'm going to add all of you, so that even if you give me this any of this thing, and I'm going to give you access, and then we will keep learning over the weekend also. And again, we are meeting on Monday evening my time. Today is Friday evening, right? Raphael is saying MS Teams. Too much drinking of Microsoft Kool-Aid. Okay. Okay, so we should have Slack channel continue, and give a minute. Can I, if config 192, 168. .92, 168, 1.91. Okay. Slack is one thing, so that you'll all have access, and that's it. And also, I want to make at least 2 batches. I don't want individuals to, like, come and learn. The challenge being only when you are as a group, we will learn better. So let me make 2 or 3 batches here, and even before that, what I need to know is, like, who would like to continue from Monday onwards? Because from Monday onwards, this is like more hands-on. This is not storytelling or showing and talking only. I mean, obviously, I'm going to tell you, And the point is that you like, for example, I'm going to create a document how we set up this Llama CPP and downloaded and all those things. Each one of you are, each batch has to do it together, and later if you're interested, do it alone also. That is still better, but at least doing in batches is generally good, right? So let us do one thing now. Let us see if we can do some sort of batches here. Okay, so where is the notepad here? Okay, so now let us see. I'm just going to put people in North American time zone so they can work together. I know Stan is here and CP is here in the North American time zone, and we have Rafael here. I think these people can be one batch. And and Tarek also here. Hey, anybody else who is in North American time zone?
Myself, Jay, Yuvraj.
Yuvraj is here, right? Thank you.
Yeah, I am also in Mountain Time. Shruti here.
Yes, super.
Uma and
Yeah.
Bhagya are also in Mountain
I'm
Time.
also MST. Yeah.
Mountain Time.
Uma and Bhagya, is it?
Nathan.
Sorry?
Nathan.
Nathan, you're here, right? Okay. So maybe I want to make two batches now, the NA batch, so that you should all get together in your free time and hang out together, which maybe I'll create a meeting invite for you all so that we can work together on this. And North American time zone is one, and everybody else in IST time zone, let us have another this thing. Okay. So now each one of you, let us say, because it is the first time, let us work together sometime. Now today we are Friday evening, North American time zone. We have Saturday and Sunday until Monday evening. I believe each one of you, if you want to do it, we should spend at least 2 hours as a batch, come together and then, discuss and debate and run these commands and then get it up and running. And then after that, individually also, as you would have got this access, you should do this. Okay. So my first question is, do you have at least a block of 1 hour, either the whole day of Saturday or the whole day of Monday, or even the whole Saturday, Sunday, or even Monday before this meeting? Maybe we should spend maybe 2 hours, get together and then do it, and then do it as a group. And then if time permits, do it again individually if you have access, or as fortunately Rafael is having his own powerful laptop, I think he can do it on his own, right? But he's got only Windows machine. I believe he will learn in Windows, but then we have Linux. So even for Rafael, it might be a good experience. So please tell me, for at least people in the North American time zone, what time you want to meet with me. I'll also be available because it's the first time, right? At least I'll be available for an hour. So what time are you available in? Tell me in Mountain time zone to come, and I'll be there at least for an hour, and then we'll all work together. Okay, I'm seeing 2 people saying Sunday. So looks like Sunday is a good day. Should it be Sunday morning or evening? Is Sunday morning okay? Mountain time, like say 9 a.m.
Evening would be better.
Evening is better. Sunday evening.
Yeah, Sunday evening is better. Yeah.
2 voices.
Sunday evening works.
Super. 3 people. Yuvraj, you're also. Wow, 4 people Sunday evening. Okay. So most time evening, Sunday evening.
Nathan, me too. Okay.
Super, sir. Is 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m. If it is Sunday evening, I mean, you all should spend time with family also.
We can start 5 so that if it takes more time,
I know.
that will be good.
Okay. MST.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Any other opinion? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9?
Whichever works for most
Okay.
people.
Let us start with 5. I'll try to stay till 7 or 8 also. Even latecomers are welcome. Okay. So let us all meet 5 p.m. And the intention is each one of you have to be there when it's set up from scratch, and later each one of you have to set it up. Okay. On your own. Even a small model. Even just say what color is this sky, or give me Python program for Fibonacci series, whatever. If it works, then you are good. Then you have built your own like Llama CPP, and you have downloaded your own model. And then be courageous. Like I just downloaded Mistral. You download some other smaller model and run it. Extra credit for you, right? But you have to do it by Monday evening, like 3 days from today. Okay. So intention is install llama.cpp plus any small model of your choice. And ask any question and get an answer. Okay, super. And now for people who are in Indian time zone, what time is convenient for you all? Is so now in India it is Saturday morning. So is Saturday evening okay for people who are in Indian time zone, or Sunday morning or Sunday evening? I would like to hear from each one of you.
I'm okay for Saturday afternoon or evening.
Saturday. Oh, afternoon is, you're already Saturday morning, no?
Yeah, afternoon or yeah,
Evening. But
evening is okay.
Hima, evening is preferable. No. Afternoon is still not okay, because that'll be my midnight. Because I want to be present for that at least 1 hour, right? To
Okay.
and all,
Sorry.
right?
Yeah. Evening is okay.
So Saturday evening is one voice. Anybody else? If nobody's telling anything, then Saturday evening, if I wake up tomorrow 7 o'clock, yeah, 8 or 7:30ish or 7, 8. Hey, is 8 very late for you all? Saturday evening, 8 p.m. That will be my 8:30 a.m. Yeah. Hey, Hima, is Saturday evening 8 p.m. okay for you?
Okay, I'll plan because I need
No.
to pick up my son from the
Correct.
class.
So you tell me.
I'll make arrangements.
9 p.m. okay, or 10 p.m. Later is better for me. That's my point. Earlier is going to be a problem for me.
Okay, I thought of early. Fine, no problem. I'll make it. No problem.
No, I can, because it's only one day now. Is 7 p.m. okay for you?
Or tomorrow.
6:30.
6:30. Tomorrow evening.
Hey, you know what? Wait a second. Sunday evening here is actually Monday morning for you. No, that is not going to work out. Yeah. Saturday. Sorry, what's the other choice you said, Hima?
Okay, fine. I can make it by 7 or 8. No problem. I'll try to make an alternate arrangements.
How about like Sunday morning or Sunday evening?
Sorry, Sunday also I need to
Full
pack.
visit.
My kid, no.
Fair. Okay, you know what? Let us. You message me tomorrow, my morning, which is your evening, at around 7 p.m. We'll try to do it earlier or later, and I'm not giving you a guarantee, right? I might. Generally, I would like to wake up without keeping alarm in the weekends, but I'll try to be at 7 p.m. There is no guarantee given. If not, we will do later, okay?
No, we'll meet at 8 p.m. I just want to, I'm okay. I'll make alternate arrangements. No problem for me.
I'll ping you whenever I wake up, and then we'll go from there. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, these two are done. So this is the plan. And but before this happens, all of you should have access to this machine so that you can practice it. So either in an email or private Gmail chat or whatever way, you can give me your Tailscale ID so that I will add your Tailscale ID to here so that you should be able to connect to this. Okay. Have anybody given me your Tailscale ID here yet? Yuvraj or somebody?
What is Tailscale ID?
Tailscale is a software you install in your computer, and if I give you access in this server, then only in the whole world your computer can connect to the server. No other computer can connect. It's like a VPN. It's a point-to-point secure connection.
So how do you find this one? I don't know.
No problem. Do you have a computer?
Yes, I'm
download. Go to Google, search for download Tailscale, follow the steps, and then you'll be able to download this thing called Tailscale, and then you will have a Gmail ID associated, and then you'll give me that ID. Then I'll add you here so that you will have access. Okay. So as on this minute, is there anybody here who has got this Tailscale ID?
Yeah, I have Jay. Is it fine to send it in chat?
May not be. Either email me now immediately and let us do a proof of concept of how to connect.
Okay, I'll do it.
Email me separately. I think people are going to see it, but should be okay. Really.
Is
And
it
then
not enough if we just create an account on the Tailscape site?
that is what. And then I think you have to install the Tailscale software in your computer, from which you are going to connect to this computer.
Oh, it's not an email-based thing, is it? You need some hardware.
Software, not hardware. Like
No,
you
no. If you're saying we have to install it on a particular device and then share it, then has it got something to do with the hardware?
No. It can be